Welcome to the Ace Trading Academy Foreign Exchange Trading Mastery and Psychology course, a comprehensive program for beginners, intermediate, or professional traders. This course is going to go through A through Z, everything you need in trading. Let's go on this journey, and I'm ready to take it with you all. Let's get it. So this is the course overview. So it's for who? It's for beginners, intermediate, and professional traders. How we will do it, we'll have a balanced mix of practical trading and psychological strategies, because a lot of traders won't tell you that psychological is like 90% of what it is and 10% is the skills you learn. It's about how you can apply those skills and make those skills work for you in your specific trading strategy. Every trader is different. Every trader has their own unique way of trading. They have their unique pairs. They have their unique risk. They have unique emotions that they have to fight. We're all different. And that is one thing I want to say up front. Every trader is different, but that does not mean that you can't become the best trader that you can become. And then focus. It's going to be discipline, resilient, and mindset for success and consistency. Consistency and discipline are everything in anything that you do in life. So we're just going to say it up front too. So let's keep moving. So what we will cover, we're going to cover Forex fundamentals, market analysis, charting techniques, candlestick patterns, and risk management. Our objectives are provide robust foundational knowledge of Forex, teach market structure and trading techniques, integrate risk management and psychological principles, and help learners build skills and confidence from basics to advanced. What you'll gain? You'll gain learning outcomes. The learning outcomes you'll gain is you'll learn how to define Forex trading and set realistic expectations. You'll learn how to apply technical, fundamental, and sentimental analysis, which are the three types of analysis. You'll learn how to interpret candlestick patterns and market structure, which is very, very important. You'll learn how to execute multi-time frame chart analysis, very, very important. You learn how to develop strong risk management strategies, top most important. Risk management is everything. And then number 6, you'll build emotional resilience and trading discipline. And then number 7, you'll progress from basic to advanced trading levels. So module 1, this is the introduction to Forex. So this module is just going to be us taking the first steps into Forex. Like I said, this is from basics, intermediate to professional. So this is just the base foundation. That's what I want to start with, is getting the base foundation under our feet. So that's what we're going to do. So in this module, we will lay the groundwork for becoming a successful Forex trader by mastering the essentials, from what Forex is to how to think, practice, and grow like a pro. Lesson 1, what is Forex? Forex equals foreign exchange market, the largest financial market globally. It trades 24/5 across time zones, so Monday through Friday it opens Sunday at 5 p.m. and closes at Friday at 5 p.m. That's Eastern. And then why Forex is massive. It has high liquidity and a daily 6.6 plus trillion volume. It's accessible via online platforms, and it's evolving regulatory safeguards. So it's accessible it's really accessible. And there's money flowing in and out, plus the banks trade and put money in and out. It's just a lot. And then the algorithmic impact is the rise of automated trading, which has been going crazy recently. It's a quick analysis plus execution, and speed and decision making. How Forex works. So there's key influences: economic data, news, and policies, and the role of currency pairs and sentiment. Lesson 1.2, setting realistic expectations. Realistic goals equals long-term growth. Trading is a journey. It's not a jackpot. Learn, adapt, and grow when it comes down to trading. So in trading, you want to set realistic goals. I know most of us have seen lots of money that's been made in trading, which it is realistic. There is a lot of money to be made in trading. But the key thing of trading is being able to have the right skills to manage your capital and to be able to be in the trading game long term. The goal is not to make $1 million off one trade. Yes, one day You may do that. Shit, for myself, I believe one day I'm going to do that. But it's a growing process. Nobody gets on the track and sprints right away. You have to warm up. You have to get better. Look at any professional sport, anything that takes being professional in. NBA, they go through trial and error over and over and over again to become great. Doctors, they go through school for 8 years to become great. Dentists, engineers, NFL quarterbacks, Tom Brady, Kobe, LeBron, look at them. Michael Jordan, they all put in time to become good at what they're at. So this is not going to be any different. If this was easy, everybody would be doing it. And that's a fact. But the fact that you've taken the step and gotten your feet on the track now and that you're listening to this video shows that you're ready for the next step in your trading journey. And then risk is real. Risk is real. If you want to survive in this game, you have to focus on risk management. Even if you learn all the skills, but you don't have risk management, you will not be a successful trader. You could be the best skilled person out here with no risk management, and you will not be a successful trader. If you have risk management, but no skills, you will be more successful than the person that has all the skills with no risk management. Why do I say that? Because risk management is a skill. The most important skill. If you want to survive a market that's as volatile as trading, that's as unpredictable as trading, there are wars that are happening that make markets jump. There are banks that plug money into the markets that creates volatility. There's a president in office right now that when he releases a tweet on Twitter, it makes the markets jump. And he can take it back tomorrow, which makes him jump the other way. So the only real way to be successful in this market is to have proper risk management. Yes, you can add all the skill sets you want around yourself to make yourself a better trader, but the main skill is risk management. Learn that, and it will take your trading to the next level. Put a red flag on that, an importance on that. Take it from me. If you don't, then hey, I can't do anything about it, but I'm telling you, risk management is key. And then micro wins equals macro success. Small, consistent wins are greater than wild gambles. Small, consistent wins are greater than wild gambles. Why? Because wild gambles, that's not risk management. A gamble's a gamble. You're just putting all your money up to then potentially have a chance to make a lot of money. And you can do that, but then what happens the next time you try to take a gamble? And then it's just going to come, and then it hits you. You could win again, but then what happens the next time? Eventually, you're going to lose, and you're going to take a big loss. So small, consistent wins are better than wild gambles. Yeah, wild gambles might be more exciting and might, if you win, make you feel like you're on top of the world. But if you lose, man, that's just a hit. And you got to stand back up. If you keep doing that over and over again, eventually it's going to keep getting harder to stand back up. And number 2, one strategy at a time. So don't try to take every strategy that's thrown at you and apply it to who you are. Do the deep work. Learn who you are. Learn the type of trader that you want to be. Learn how you want to trade. Do you want to trade in the mornings? Do you want to trade at nights? Do you want to be a day trader? Do you want to be a weekly type of trader? What type of trading works best for you? And when you figure that out, add strategies one by one. Master each strategy one by one. I've been in this for 6 years. I spent a year mastering news. I spent the first few years mastering analysis, charting analysis. I've spent time on each and every aspect of trading that it takes. Even now, I'm still learning. Learning will never stop. But make sure that when you do learn, don't take too many things in. So in my journey specifically, I picked up damn near everything that I could take. And then I got to a point where I realized, man, I know all these things, but it's overcomplicated my trading strategy. Let me start to cut back on the things that I'm learning, that I've learned, and simplify my trading. Because realistically, trading is simple. Like I said, you could have risk management alone with one strategy, be a successful trader. Let that sit with you. Pause the video if you need to. Run it back if you need to. But understand, risk management is very important. Habits of pro traders. So pro traders consistently review their results. So they journal. Journaling will show you the patterns that you have within the markets. They adjust their strategies to what's going on in the current markets. So specifically right now with Trump in office, me personally and a lot of other traders, they probably had to adjust their strategies. Why? Because there's so many other things that are making the markets move now, currently, than there was when Biden was in office. And you could just see that off of the election. And then when he got in office, and then all the tariffs, and then now the wars, and then there's so many different things that you have to continually keep improving as a trader. And this is why I say risk management is important, is because through all those things, one thing does stand, and that's risk management. If you have proper risk management, you can survive any of those things, all of them. Without it, it might take you too late to realize, oh, the market was doing this at this time. I should have did this. You see how that adjusts with risk management in the moment? It protects you. Without it, you might take the loss and you might have to take a lesson down the road, but something that risk management could show you up front already. And then market awareness. They're aware of what's going on in the markets. Remember, losses aren't failures, they're feedback. You are going to take losses in trading. That doesn't mean you're a loser. The only time you fail at anything is when you give up. As long as you keep improving day by day, 1% better every day, you are moving closer to the person you're supposed to be. Now, if you fall and you don't get back up, then you lost. Even if you fall and you need a little bit of time, take some time. Take a few months off. Take a week off. Take a few days off if you need. But always pick up the charts again if that's your passion and if that's what you want to do. Here's a learning cycle. Expect mistakes early on. Nobody is perfect at anything. If you think that LeBron just woke up one day could shoot threes, or Steph Curry woke up one day and could shoot threes, that's not what happened. He put in hours and hours of blood, sweat, tears, real reps, practice reps to be the person that he is. So you have to expect mistakes early on and capitalize on those mistakes, and don't let those lessons repeat themselves and become habits. Catch them early and learn from them early and move forward in your trading career and journey. So expect the mistakes early on, then do chart reading and data interpretation on those mistakes. Where did you go wrong? Where did you enter at? Did you enter too early? Did you take out too late? Did you hold the trade too long? Let the charts tell you what's going on after. And then it just takes patience. As long as you continually get better every day, as long as you continually keep going towards your journey on the trading journey, you will get there. I promise you will get there. You have to put in that time. And when you do, and when you start becoming better, you're going to see all the fruits of your labor coming back to you. Lesson 1.3, mindset method. In trading, your biggest asset is your mindset. So how you approach the markets is everything when it comes to trading. If you approach the markets with an unclear mind, a restless mind, and a mindset of fear and greed, and just you're not in the right headspace, you will not win. You're coming in already low. Instead, if you come in with patience already on your mind, you've read your trading plan, you're coming in with a cleared mind to be able to make moves within the markets, that's everything in trading. Everything. So number one, you need determination. You need to commit to your plan. Block out distractions. Commit to the plan that you have, which I have a trading Bible that we can be out soon. That's my plan that I like to trade. And commit to your plan. Every trader should have a trading plan. If you don't, make one. Sit down for an hour, 2 hours, make a trading plan. Number two, persistence. Learn from every loss. Bounce back and get back up. Never give up. The moment you give up is the moment you lose. As long as you bounce back, learn from every single loss. Don't take a loss and then go right back in the market out of anger, because you're going to have to learn the same lesson over again. So when you take your loss, learn from it. It might take a week to learn from it, and then don't do it again. If you do, learn from it, and then don't do it again. Don't keep repeating the same losses, because that's just holding yourself back. Number three, consistency. Stick to your rules, and then avoid emotional detours. You could have 3 great weeks of trading and then have one bad day can take away 3 great weeks of trading. All of this stuff, I'm speaking out of experience. Can't even lie to y'all. Speaking out of experience. So stick to your rules and avoid emotional detours. And then patience. Wait for the right trade. Don't chase the market. Like I said earlier, let the markets speak to you. Don't interrupt the markets. Let them speak to you and then make your moves when the time is right. There's always a time, and you will know it when it presents itself. But if you're rushing and you use too much of your capital up front, then it's harder to capitalize on a move when you're already down. Emotionally, think about it. If you're already emotionally bought into a move and it went down and then you see this move, but you're emotionally bought in the move, it's harder to capitalize on that other move. Even physically with the money. If you don't have as much money to capitalize on a move, or say you're only supposed to lose a certain amount in a day, then if you didn't have patience, then you can't capitalize the same way on the move that actually is presenting itself. So patience is very, very key when it comes down to trading. Integrating the 4 qualities: mindset mastery, patience, consistency, persistence, and determination. If as long as you're patient with yourself, it will turn into consistency. Be patient with it, then you become consistent with it. And then as you get more consistent, it's going to make you want to be persistent. It's going to make you want to keep going. Why? Because you're seeing the growth that you're having. And then that persistence is going to turn into determination. Why? Because you're starting to now see the growth. So now you're starting to get determined, like, oh yeah, I'm becoming him in what I'm doing, or her in what I'm doing. And then that's going to turn into more patience. Why? Because you're seeing the fruits of your labor. You know that the patience will turn into more consistency, which turns into more persistence, which turns into more determination, which turns into more patience. Follow that, master that, and you will. And that's not just in trading, that's in life. That's in life. Lesson 1.4, what is practice and back testing? Practice equals demo trading. So demo trading is paper trading. You can go get a paper account from any brokerage out here. You can get one on MT4, you can get one on Forex.com, you can get one on any brokerage out here that you like. You can get it on a real brokerage, unregulated broker. You can get it anywhere. And I would do that first. I would not use your real money. I would do practice trading and let your initial, mess ups be done with paper money. And then as you build confidence, as you build more of a strategy, and as you build more onto yourself and you understand your tweaks that need to be tweaked in trading, and then you fix those, then you can take a step forward into the real money. Now, one thing I will say, paper money, it's to build confidence and it's to help build your strategy. But when you get to that real money, you will feel a little bit more pressure. You will. But that's where your risk management comes in hand. So practice, practice, practice. And then back testing. It's another way of practicing. You can back test on TradingView. They have a back testing tool where you can go back to some point in history and play back the market. So it's basically going back in history, seeing how whichever pair you're trading, how that pair moves, why that pair moves, how it moves, if your strategy is going to work for that pair specifically, and if it doesn't, what strategy would work for that pair. Backtesting is key because it helps you have an edge in the market, the current market, by studying the past. There's a saying called the past always repeats itself. And that's the same thing. You will see some of the same moves happening in the current day that happened 10 years ago. So backtesting and practice are important if you genuinely want to become the best trader you can. Why it matters? To validate your strategy, to spot weaknesses within yourself and your strategy, and to build confidence within yourself and your strategy, who you are as a trader. So the top tools you'll use: TradingView, live charts. You can use that for back testing. And the main thing you'll use TradingView is for technical analysis. Forex Factory, that's the news and the sentiment. So Forex Factory has every single news thing that you'll need for foreign exchange. It has them marked out with red, yellow, and green folders. The red folders will move the market more. Now, I will emphasize this. This is not the first thing you would want to learn, but this is something that will help you understand why the market's moving how it is. So I think it's important to learn, but I would not recommend this be the first thing you learn. Now, you can do what you want and be my guest. Just from my experience, I think technical analysis is nice to learn first, and risk management. Risk management, number one, honestly, I would put that up there. The technical analysis, and then your news and sentiment, just to understand why and when the market's going to move in certain ways. And then you have Bloomberg. That's just macro analysis to understand what's going on in the world, why certain pairs are doing what they're doing. And then you have Daily FX just for educational and forecast. And then you have AceTradingAcademy.com, which is me. I'm going to be having analysis. I'm going to have lives. I'll have courses. I'll have everything Forex related to become a better trader, even a live community. That's the main thing that Ace Trading Academy is. It's a community of traders that are on the same path as you. So your practice plan: start a demo account, log every trade, get into a habit of logging every trade. That is something I lacked in, and something I still need to work on is logging every single trade, log every trade, and then back test at least 2 strategies. So whether that's a trend line, whether that is a break of structure, whether that is a reversal strategy, a Fibonacci strategy, whether that is the EMA's crossing strategy. There are so many different strategies to learn that you can pick up. Just practice, pick 1 or 2 and then practice it and see if that one applies to you or if you like that one. If not, then look up more, and I'll have more out here in a video soon, and try something different. And then review and refine monthly. So review your trades that you logged. This is a whole important reason of logging them. And then refine your strategy monthly to fit who you are. So the module 1 recap that I have is: what is Forex? Answer these questions on your own. Pause the video once the question pops up, because the answer will pop up afterwards. Which qualities are essential for a strong trading mindset? Why is setting realistic expectations in Forex trading important? What is the main purpose of practice and backtesting in Forex trading? So you all, this is module 1. We're going to have many modules of this, at least 13 in this course specifically. Each one, I'm going to be dropping gems for you all. Y'all can take them for what it is. You can take it, you can reject it. Regardless, I'm going to put it out there for people to learn from my experience and my mistakes and the things that I wish that I had when I was a young trader, early in my career. This is for the community. This is for anyone to learn. If you genuinely love trading, come join the Ace Trading Academy community. Literally just come to the acetradingacademy.com. Just contact me. Contact me here. Contact me in any way that you can. I have an Instagram. I have a website, and we're going to grow in trading. My main thing here is to build a community that supports each other in trading. If that's you, if you are genuinely wanting to become a better trader, or even if you're a professional trader or someone that's really good at trading and just want more support or a community of people that are likewise to you, contact me. And I promise you, we're going to work our asses off to become the people we know we're supposed to become. This is a community of growth, and this is a community of support for each other. And we're going to grow. So this is Ace Trading Academy. This is module 1. If you liked it, like it, subscribe. We'll come out with more modules every Friday. And yeah, we'll keep these videos consistent.